Welcome to the wasted world of sports, where the game's just a backdrop for drunken retorts. Rugby league or union, it's all fair play, but it's the banter that steals the show. Hey, 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 hey. Ahoy, we're here to make some noise. It's all about the laughs, the fun, and the joys. Join us in our world, where the banter is prime. Wasted world of sports, we're having a good time. Scrums and tries, they're all well and good, but we're here for the jokes and 10 pence less from the kickoff to the final whistles blow. We'll take the two and we're ready to go. Ahoy, we're here to make some noise. It's all about the laughs, the fun, and the joys. Join us in our world, where the banter is prime. Wasted world of sports, we're having a good time. We break down the plays, but it's all in jest. With a laugh and a cheer, we bring out our best. No serious analysis, no expert critiques. Just a bunch of mates sharing plenty of drinks. We'll raise a load, from sideline jokes to post-match tales. All big goofs and their big fails. We're not so serious, and that's our style. With each ahoy, we raise our steins. Ahoy, ahoy, we're here to make some noise. It's all about the laughs, the fun, and the joys. Join us in our world, where the banter is prime. Wasted world of sports, we're having a good time. So come along and join our sporty crew, where the banter's always fresh and the laughs are true. Oh, wasted world of sports, here's to our cheer. We'll see you on the pitch and drink some beer.
World of sports, eh?
Oh, he's copped a head right to the nuts. Tedesco's butt crack.
Ahoy!
He's nearly taken security's head off.
I have no idea what the wasted world of sports is.
Ahoy, footy fans. Are we excited for this one? We probably shouldn't be, let's be honest. This game is going to be a massacre, and we know it. Panthers 13 plus. Nathan Cleary's back. The man, the myth, the legend. What is it they call him? The Prince of Penrith. He is back to steer the ship, and for mine, that makes this an easy W for the Panthers. Now, who wants to hear my story? So, if you saw my YouTube preview video or TikTok... Oh, God, TikTok. I forgot to go live on TikTok. 2 seconds. Maybe a bit more, because I misspelled Panthers. Panthers Cowboys. Okay. Live on TikTok now as well. Okay, so who wants to hear my story about the goofy thing that I did? So, if you saw my preview video for this round on YouTube or TikTok, you will know in my tips, I tipped Raiders to beat the Sharks. Now, the only problem was I forgot to put that in the Wasted World of Sports tipping contest. I actually didn't put my tips in at all this week in the Wasted World of Sports tipping contest. And so if you've ever done it before, you'll know that when you don't put your tips in, they just give you automatically whatever you select. You can select, if I miss my tips, give me the away teams, give me the favorites, give me the majority crowd selection. So you can choose to have these things in case you actually forget one week. So basically, because I've got it set to bookies' favorites, I was automatically given the Sharks. And all this time, I had no idea. I did the preview video where I tipped the Raiders. I tipped the Raiders in the pregame. I was talking all through the game that I tipped the Raiders. Turns out I hadn't tipped anybody. I'll drink to that. Gamer Mel, ahoy there. First meeting, ahoy. Ezekiel Rendy, ahoy there. Luke, ahoy. UFC, ahoy. And Mookie, ahoy. Frank, ahoy there, mate. Panthers will go on a win streak from now. Long as, see, they're already hammered with injuries, aren't they? But Nathan Cleary is obviously the key. Obviously. I mean, I still stand by what I said a couple of weeks ago. If Nathan Cleary is on the field, they come home and beat the Melbourne Storm that week. Brendan Barker, channel member. Ahoy there, mate. Channel members. Where's my mouse? Channel members get their stuff on the screen. Let's make sure that's working. Yes, it is. Gamer Mel. Missed your one there earlier. I apologize. Still new to the whole channel members get priority display on the screen. Gandalf, the George, feeling a Tango try tonight. Oh, I was so torn. I've ended up going for Casey McLean. Any regulars to the channel know that I've got big reps on Casey McLean. He hasn't really lived up to those expectations yet. Got a feeling that being dropped and now getting a second chance, he'll take full advantage of it now. He's basically, Casey McLean, he's not on last chance to learn, right? Because that's not the way the Panthers work. The Panthers give people time to come through the ranks. But I just feel for first grade, he can claim ownership of a spot in the starting team now. Thomas Jenkins is obviously playing in the centers and doing quite well, but Thomas Jenkins is not supposed to be there. That is supposed to be Casey McLean's role, if you get what I'm saying. Casey's got a chance here tonight to claim it back, and I feel like he will, but try scoring potential everywhere for the Panthers. This was the problem that I had for my multi. I mean, Isaiah Yeo, game number 250. Tell me that they're not going to want to put him, the players, Isaiah Yeo himself, I don't think he cares. As long as the Panthers win, he's the type of player, doesn't get the white line fever. He'll be happy as long as the Panthers win here and he has a good performance. But for the rest of the team, if you read all the behind-the-scenes stuff and things like that, you'll know that the club and the players love Isaiah Yeo. Game number 250, the players are going to want to put him over the line. Hopefully they don't try too hard at their own expense to put him across the line. But if they've got a comfortable lead and they make a break and Isaiah Yeo is there, don't be surprised if somebody who just needs to fall over the try line has an unmarked Isaiah Yeo with him, pops the ball up rather than diving over himself. Just saying. They'll be very keen to get him a try. The Uso, ahoy, mate. Hopefully Panthers get the win. Ashton Curtis says, go the Panthers. They'll probably win by 50 points. Paddy Colkin, ahoy, mate. Gaz Johnson, ahoy, mate. You're not in panic mode, but this is a game we need to win. Can't give them a first half lead. Have been doing, yes, I pointed that out before the Rabbitohs game, didn't I? Pointed that out in the Rabbitohs game. Panthers, in every game so far, they've leaked tries inside the first 10 minutes. If they've got the Cowboys to nil after 10 minutes, it's already an improved performance. Oh, God, it's not raining. Here he comes. The man, Isaiah Yeo. Big lurch. Leading them out onto the ground. Game number 250. Also, another funny story for those who were here last night. You might remember Michelle blowing up about the fact that I called the Sharks late 90s, early 2000s jersey retro. And she had a big panic attack and blew up about it because she won't just embrace that she's getting old. Living in denial. Anyway, funny story. If you go on the Cronulla Sharks official website, the jersey that they were replicating last night is listed for sale as a retro jersey. I just wanted to throw that out there. What's a stream without some public humiliation of Michelle, all right? I'll drink to that. You just go, you got to embrace the oldness. Don't try and run from age. It will always win. There he is, Nathan Cleary. Panthers win rate since 2020 with Nathan Cleary, 85%. Without Nathan Cleary, 68%. I mean, doesn't that tell a tale? Doesn't that tell one hell of a story? All right, so I've gone 3 legs in mine. Casey McLean, Liam Henry, and Paul Alamotti. Speaking of Paul Alamotti, there he is, ready to kick off. Referee blows his whistle, and we're underway. Panthers with the kickoff. And the Cowboys, not much of a crowd. I know that this is not. The Panthers are obviously getting work done at their actual home ground, so they have no home ground this season. But Parramatta is not that far away from Penrith. Surely they could have made the trip out to support the boys, especially Isaiah Yo's game number 250. You would have thought. So, inside the first 10 minutes is what we're looking for. Panthers have leaked points every single week, and this is a quick start for Dearden. Well taken down there by Isaac Tungo. 5th and last. Cowboys on halfway. Back to Drinkwater for the kick, or was that Clifford? Might have been Clifford. Panthers back in position. And it's Dane Laurie still missing Dylan Edwards as well. That's a huge out too, isn't it? Jenkins. He's had a 50-50 start to his career. Marak, 88. Who do I reckon wins? Roosters, Souths. I've gone Souths. I'll have to double check before the game starts to make sure that I actually put the tip in. I should be 1 from 1 this weekend, but for forgetting to lock in my tips. Kenny scoots out a dummy half. Looking for him to catch the Cowboys napping. Score a try tonight. Cleary puts it high to the corner, and it's well taken over there by Murray Taulungi under the high ball. Safe and sound. Hamilton lit the grass on fire. Did he, Matty Colkin? That's hilarious. What is it with Ferraris and fire? Common thing, isn't it? Cowboys getting offload away to Dearden, who fends off Cleary. Gave him a big don't argue. And now time off. We have blood bin here for Isaac Tungo. Gushing out blood over the top of his eye. That looks nasty. And off he goes for treatment. Liam Lawson, 5th so far. What are they? They're free. This is free practice 1. Jim Condon, ahoy, mate. Okay, free practice 1. So times don't matter all that much. I'm so excited, though, to see how Liam Lawson does. You know what? We're actually considering... Oh, FP2. Nice. I'm actually considering streaming the race this weekend. We're thinking about it. It depends what games are on Sunday. I haven't really looked. If the games on Sunday are kind of boring, I think we'll have a bit of fun and try something a bit different and do the race. Could be good times. Anyway, time back on after that little stoppage. Isaac Tungo had to get his head bandaged up. A nice little cut above the eye. And Todd Payten puts his head in his hands because the Cowboys have come up with a mistake. Dearden. Oh, there's the head clash that led to Tungo's blood bin. And there, a cutout pass into touch. How often have we seen that this weekend? Happy 250th to Isaiah Yo. Yes, indeed. Anytime try scorer as well, I reckon. A smoky ATT. First opportunity of the game. It goes to the Panthers. Cleary wants it on the right. He gets it. There's Cole with a flat pass for Liam Martin. They're 15 meters out here, the Panthers. Looking to break the trend. Here's Isaiah Yo straightening, spotting half a gap. It closes quickly. 5 meters out here, the Panthers. 2 shots left. Cleary out the back for Cole. Holds the pass up nicely for Garner. And it spills free from the Cowboys. And now Casey McLean takes the line on. Casey McLean still going. Loses his pants as he's driven backwards. And he's got Panthers-themed underwear, as is the norm this season. Papali'i just sets it up in midfield as they get a set restart here, the Panthers. Well and truly on the attack. Leota. 10 meters out, just to the right of the posts. Inside ball from Yo to Papali'i. Good opportunity here for the Panthers. 3 tackles left. Oh, and Papali'i has lost it or not played it correctly. One of the two. 3 tackles left, 5 meters out. Another uncharacteristic mistake from the Panthers. There he spills it. Papali'i drops it. Oh, the Panthers. Where's the clinical Penrith Panthers? Oh, that's actually not a bad crowd now that I see it. Just nobody. There's not a whole lot of people at either end of the field behind the posts. It's unusual to see. 10-meter penalty here for the Cowboys off the back of the scrum. And that just compounds the error from Papali'i. I reckon Jerome Hughes plays Matty Colkin. That's the word on the street from Fletch. Cowboys, fine touch up near halfway. Almost at the 5-minute mark here. The Panthers, can they hold on and break this trend of early tries? Dearden's going to try and nullify that as he gets a nice flat pass off to Jackson Purdue. Tackle 3, 20 meters out. Oh, I'm trying to get the stats on the screen. That's what I'm trying to do. Slow play the ball here for the Cowboys. Slow KO buffering times as well. Set restart. And Taumalolo will take the opportunity to put the head down and barrel forward. Cowboys 20 meters out. Taulungi will play it. And from dummy half, scoots Jackson Purdue. 3 tackles left. Dearden at first receiver to Drinkwater. Cut out pass for Clifford, who bobbles the ball. That allows the Panthers to race up on him and shut him down. Tackle 4, 10 out in front of the posts. Cowboys lined up to the left here. And here they go, Dearden to Drinkwater. They've got a 3-on-2 here. The Cowboys, the pop pass out for Murray Taulungi. And this run of early tries inside the first 10 minutes continues. Every single game this season so far, the Panthers have leaked a try in the opening 10 minutes. Murray Taulungi strikes first. The Cowboys strike first. And this poor run continues for the Panthers. Come on, lads. It's Isaiah Yo's 250th. Where is this Panthers defense gone? Another try to the opposition inside the opening 10 minutes. Remember what I said in the lead up to the Rabbitohs game? I said this run can't continue forever, but we may as well make some mint out of it while it is. So I hope you had your pick on Cowboys to score and be leading after 10 minutes. Cowboys to score first and be leading after 10 minutes. We may as well take advantage of these things while they exist, because come the end of the year, this won't be happening. 4 points to 0, the Cowboys, though. And Scotty Drinkbeer with the conversion puts it down the middle. And once again, the Panthers are playing catch-up. It's not big catch-up, only 6 points. But they're playing catch-up once again. Dan Jam, ahoy, mate. You have just missed the opening try of the game. David Thompson says, North Queenslander. Oh, no. Well, there's the Queenslander chant. Now there's the North Queenslander chant. Oh, well, it's better than everything's better than the Viking clap. 6 points to 0, the Cowboys. The ambush is on. There's first meeting. Set of 6 after points, as we know, very, very important. And Murray Taulagi, first try scorer. Who had that? Anyone have that? Anyone that's not UFC? Because we don't believe him anyway. We don't believe UFC because, according to him, he smoked weed in school with half the planet. Up over halfway now on the 5th and last. Cowboys player Clifford waits for it on the short side. Puts it high. Taken by Dane Laurie. 10 out from their own line, the Panthers. Laurie thinks about passing. Caesar Sun had Murray Taulagi. Mookie had Murray Taulagi. I tell you, if I was going to put a Cowboy in the multi, it would have been Taulagi or Drinkwater. And a penalty now to the Panthers. Cowboys up too quickly. Hey, 2-2-2. Ahoy there. Finding touch now back inside the Cowboys territory. And an opportunity to strike back now. The Panthers, they've leaked to those points every single game, but they normally hit back as Cleary goes through half a gap. Oh, they allowed him to run cross field. "30 meters out from the line. 6 again. Cleary hands it off inside to Leota. Kenny goes quick to the open side. Cleary out the back. And Luke Garner will play it inside the 20. Cleary to the 10, out the back to Cole. Cut out pass now for Laurie. Tongo pops it up for Alamotti. And Alamotti bumps over one. That was poor. Tommy did, and he's just run straight over the top of. And they're 5 meters short on that far touchline. 3 tackles left. Leota in midfield. Manages to spin away from one, but Robson holds on. Quick play the ball. Yo on the crash ball. Sends it out the back to Cleary, though. And running a beautiful line is Casey McLean. He's chopped down just 2 meters short. Quick play the ball. Laurie dances around. Oh, he's been caught high there. Dane Laurie. And the ball spills free. Where's the penalty for that? Where's the call from the bunker? How did the on-field officials miss this? Dane Laurie dancing around. And, I mean, there's no malice in it, but they're supposed to be cracking down. There's supposed to be a crackdown this weekend. Anyway, Cowboys. Hold on. The goal line defense up to the task for the minute. Shark Boy, 2-12. Ahoy there. Down the short side, Dearden with a nice ball. Almost puts Vayela through a gap. Oh, it's Taulagi, sorry. Robson from dummy half. 12 minutes gone, so there we go. Once again, the opposition leading after 10 minutes. I hope you had your bets on. Kick down to Dane Laurie, who retreats and takes it on the 10. Heads across field. Laurie looking for a gap, but he's wrapped up by Bateman. wrapped up and flipped, and that'll be a penalty. Penalty to the Panthers here for that tackle. High contact here against Bateman. And yeah, that's fair enough. It's probably also a makeup call for the one they missed down the other end. Judah Shivian, ahoy mate. Caesar, Son, you've got Murray, Taulungi, Alamotti, McLean, Drinkwater, 12 under, and Clifford, 6+ points. Ooh, Clifford, 6+ points might be the one that messes you up there, because Scotty Drinkwater's doing the goal kicking. So Clifford's going to have to score 2 tries, or at some point take over the goal kicking. Aside from that, I reckon it's looking pretty solid. Yo, up over halfway, out the back to Cleary. How often have we called that? Cleary now creates space on the outside for Jenkins. Jenkins has got some speed, fires it infield to Casey McLean, and Casey McLean will score the try. Isaiah Yo and Nathan Cleary take a bow, and there's a tick off the multi. And there's another tick off Caesar Son's multi as well. Isaiah Yo out the back to Cleary. Cleary running crossfield. They don't race up on him. And he just heads across field, counting numbers in his head as he goes. Creates a 3-on-2. And Jenkins has got the pace. A simple draw and pass at the end. Casey McLean, our first tick off the multi. The speed of Jenkins. Mookie, 2 ticks. Who's your last one, Mookie, or your last 2? Martin Waka. We do Super Rugby. It's just every weekend I make a decision based on what I think the better games will be. Sometimes I get it wrong, but more often than not, we get it right as Nathan Cleary converts. It's 6 points all. Mookie, you've got Drinkwater and Alamotti to go. Okay. Well, Alamotti I need as well. I prefer international rugby union. If there's a rugby union international on, forget about it. We're doing that. Rugby union's my preference. But at club level, I think the NRL is a better club competition than Super Rugby. So if the All Blacks are on, I don't care if it's the Rugby League Grand Final covering the All Blacks game. Back underway. Panthers level it up at 6 apiece. Jaden Morris, you need Tommy Dearden to score. Oh, Mookie, you've got 7 legs on this match as Liam Martin goes on a good carry, brings it outside the 20. Dan Jam says Champions Cup returns this weekend. Very nice. Up towards halfway march, the Panthers. Leota straight over the top. Cleary puts the kick high from halfway, chasing through aggressively as Alamotti, and then he puts the hit on perfectly. Well timed, keeping the Cowboys pinned down the other end of the field. Rock my balls. Ahoy, mate. UFC, you've got your 2 try scorers. You just need under 59 points. And Panthers 11. Vincent Spears music. Ahoy. The Cowboys bring it outside their 20 on play 3. Here's Bateman. Runs into a brick wall of Panthers defenders. Aggressive defense here from the Panthers. And now Mitch Kenny. Well, Mitch Kenny knows how to put a hit on. 5th and last. Clifford puts the kick down. Laurie allows it to bounce, collects it. One hand, one bounce. And Laurie dummies, almost ghosts his way through. Jenkins. Some beautiful work to set up that last try, or not set it up, but throw the last pass. Nathan Cleary is back tonight. Rock my balls, yes. Hence why I've gone for the Panthers in a big, big win. Orchestrated by Nathan Cleary. Here's Tungo now. Freshly bandaged Isaac Tungo on play 4. Cleary out the back to Cole. He's got Laurie, who dummies and wrapped up by 2. Strong tackle. Nobody was falling for that dummy pass, Dane. 5th and last, and Cleary puts the kick over the top. Contestable ball. Oh, taken extremely well. Murray Taulagi, but the ball squirts out the side. Yes, I said squirt. And that's going to be a mistake. Knock on against the Cowboys. Scrum down Panthers, full set of 6, 10 out on the attack. He did so well to take it, Taulagi, and then for some reason, after he hit the deck, the ball just spills out the side. Little unlucky in some respects. Oh, how weird is it seeing the Panthers have their home games at Parramatta? Panthers break right from the scrum. Cleary, only one there with him, and that's Alamotti. They were trying a little trick play there, the Panthers, but only ended up tricking themselves. Down the short side, Liam Martin bursts onto it. 5 meters out. Cleary waits for it back towards the middle of the field. Sends it over to Yo. Inside ball. And Lindsay Smith with a strong carry. 10 meters out. Laurie. Back inside to Alamotti. Straighten. Sets it up here in midfield on play 4. They stay left. Cleary out the back to Laurie. They've got numbers again here, the Panthers, but Jenkins has to reach back for it. And that slows that play down. 5th and last. 10 meters out. Cleary puts the grubber kick through. He's looking to hit the post, but it beats the post, and it sets up for Isaac Tungo. And Isaac Tungo has potentially scored the try here. It's been sent up as no try. I got to say, it looked like Cleary was directing that towards the post, looking for the ricochet. It just skews away from the post. And Isaac Tungo, it bounces up kindly for him if he grounds it. And he does. Isaac Tungo with the try. Who had Isaac Tungo? Somebody did. Somebody had Isaac Tungo in the TikTok chat, I believe. $10 points to 6. Well, the Panthers, Nathan Cleary just makes such a difference to this team. Unbelievable. Try confirmed. And it's the Panthers 10 points to 6 up. Kick to come, Nathan Cleary. Simple conversion. Up to Panthers and PWR Zach. Ahoy there. Welcome along over on TikTok. And there you go. Rock my balls. Nathan Cleary is back. And he has orchestrated both of those Panthers tries. Had his fingerprints across both of them. How many of your 7 legs have you got now, Mookie, as Nathan Cleary converts to make it 12-6? Nathan Cleary stamping his authority here on his Panthers return with some fantastic work. Vincent Spears music, can't wait for the new rugby league game. It shall be interesting. I mean, it's been a long time, hasn't it? Isaac Tongo scored that try. Ethan Cullen. So we've had Murray Taulagi scoring for the Cowboys. And your 2 try scorers for the Panthers, Casey McLean and now Isaac Tongo, as the Cowboys get us back underway. And Lindsay Smith is there for the first hitter. Mookie still needs Tongo, Leota, and Robson. Oh, no, we just got Tongo. Still need Leota and Robson. There you go. Up towards halfway march, the Panthers. Sam Games needs Alamotti and Panthers 13 plus as Dane Laurie spins away from 1. 5th and last. Cleary's got it on halfway, puts it high. Non-contestable kick. This is just finding territory. Taulagi with the double pump to Drinkwater. Drinkwater's been taken high. No call from the referee. Cowboys 20 out from their own line. Quarter of the way through this one. 12-6 Panthers. Jordan McLean up to the 40. And here's Taumalolo. Ball playing out the back to Dead and flat pass. Almost puts Drinkwater through a gap. Well defended there from the Panthers. 5th and last. And Dearden puts the kick down into the far left corner, but Dane Laurie takes it on the full. And he winds up now. Laurie brings it out to the 20. Oh, who's this off the field? Taumalolo. He's had his run and he's off for a break. Big Jason Taumalolo. Fair enough too. $30 meters out from the line of their own line now. Casey McLean on tackle 4. Ethan Cullen. Nathan Cleary is going to sell my multi. I need him for 6 points. He only got 4. He'll end up with a lot more than 6 tonight. 5th and last. Cleary puts it high. Taulagi retreating. Plants himself under it. Takes it well. Heads across field. And Isaiah Yo's got him in his sights. The Cowboys. Cleary is just pinning them down this end of the field with his kicking game. Really is quite phenomenal. Cumbrian McCam, ahoy mate. Robson goes quickly from dummy half. Almost catches them napping. Tackle 4, just shy of halfway. Dearden, front foot ball. 5th and last. Just inside the Panthers territory. Drinkwater puts it high. And Dane Laurie cleaned up as soon as he takes it. That was a good kick chase there from the Cowboys. Panthers send it back into midfield. Bringing it outside their own end. Cumbria McCam on the Captain Morgans. Back to the old captains. Rebel Nuts, ahoy mate. Isaiah Yo out the back to Cleary again. Martin bursts onto the ball. Cleary puts the kick up. And Drinkwater takes it. Gets away from Laurie. Almost. Laurie holds on. Brings him down. 15 and a half minutes to go in this first half. Chiefs are up 13-10. Very nice. Boy, the Queensland Reds, they're going well this season, aren't they? Fifth and last. 40 metres out. Clifford puts the ball high. No contest on this kick. Jenkins takes it easily. And he returns it now to the 20. Dane Laurie caught high. Again, that is the third time. And I think that's what Dane Laurie's saying as well. That's the third time, mate. The third time that they've copped me around the chin. Penalty to the Panthers. And we're just waiting for a bunker call here. Is this going to be placed on report? Well, here we go. Players being called out. And we are going to see another victim of the crackdown, are we? The crackdown on high shots this weekend. It's the third time now on the same player. Direct high contact on report. 10 in the bin. Reece Robson. A victim of the crackdown. Direct contact to the head. Well, I mean, we just, again, as fans, you just want consistency, right? There's been no consistency here all weekend. They've been very selective in which ones actually get called. Anyway, Panthers find touch on halfway, and here they come. An extra man advantage. They could really put them to the sword here. Yo, inside ball for Lindsay Smith, sorry. 40 metres out from the line, Cleary. Dummies inside, goes outside for Laurie. Puts the fend on Dearden. And we've got a penalty to the Panthers. Taken without the ball. A tackle on suspicion. Cleary organising the troops as they tap and go, keeping the pressure on. 20 metres out in midfield. Tackle one. They go right. That's where Cleary wants it. Dummies inside once. Hands it off now for Tungo. Tungo hits it up. Play two. 15 out. Back into midfield. Yo to Cleary. Dummies. Takes the line on Nathan Cleary. And he's held on play three. 10 metres short. Kenny sends it out to Smith, who loses it in contact. Lindsay Smith. Zero tackle here for the Cowboys. And they spread it wide early. Dearden inside for Taulagi. And Taulungi's in open space. He's got Purdue in support. But what a tackle from Paul Alamotti. Alamotti tracks him down. Wrangles him around the shoulders. And brings him down 40 out. But front foot ball now for the Cowboys. 30 metres out on play one. All from that spilt ball from Lindsay Smith. Somebody asked me in the TikTok chat, I believe, if the Panthers have looked better this week. I have to say, obviously their attack has looked a lot better with Nathan Cleary there, but it's been far from complete performance. Simple mistakes still exist. Clifford out the back to Drinkwater for Valea. Beats one. Can't get the arms free. 5 metres short on play four. Lined up to the left. And, they only bring it as far as midfield. And Harrison Edwards with a settler. Fifth and last. Just to the right of the post. Drinkwater sends it back down this short side. Clifford will put the grubber kick into the in goal. Needs it to sit up. Jenkins just shadows it over the dead ball line. 7 tackle set was not the result the Cowboys were after. To state the obvious. Robson still got 7 minutes in the bin, so at least that killed off some time for the Cowboys. The big break and the The set of 6 killed off some time in the bin. Lindsay Smith brought down on halfway. That's tackle 2. They're marching straight back up there. The Panthers, a gap opens up for Cleary. Cleary goes straight through, but Dearden cuts him down from behind. Oh, Nathan Cleary, it's just everywhere. 6 more tackles. Liam Martin just settles things down in midfield. 20 meters out. Kenny down the short side. There's Liam Henry this time. 12 out from the line. Yo is going to change direction on the fly. And Isaiah Yo, 2 meters short. Can he sneak a try on his game 250? And he's got the drops. He's bad tonight. Lindsay Smith spills another one 5 meters out from the line. 2 touches inside the 10-meter zone for Lindsay Smith for 2 dropped balls. He's got to come off the field, surely. But then I'm very, very harsh. Sean Dixon, 10.5 left in the first 40. Cowboys off the hook big time there. Big opportunity for the Panthers, especially with Robson in the bin. And Valea beats 1, beats 2. He's got Jenkins literally carrying him on his back and earns the penalty for a slow release. God, the Panthers, not as clinical as we expect them to be. A holding down penalty. So it looks like as the Cowboys continue to wind down the clock here, waiting for Reece Robson to get back onto the field, it seems as though they're going to survive this period. And it's probably fair. I feel like it was a harsh binning in the first place. So it might be a little bit of justice if they don't leak any points. The rugby league gods smiling upon the Cowboys. Short side they go. And Sam McIntyre will take tackle 3. 20 meters out, just to the right of the uprights. On the attack go the Cowboys. Dearden, as they earn a 6 again. Pops it up there to Peter Griffin-Neame. Clifford wants it on the right. He's got Dearden there as well. At the back he goes to Dearden, who's got Drinkwater. Drinkwater goes through half a gap. Pops it up for Viliami Valea. And the Cowboys have scored a try with a man in the bin. And it just goes to show you, it doesn't matter who you are. It doesn't matter how good you are or who you're playing against. You can't drop simple ball down the opposition end and expect to go unpunished. First meeting says Tigers will smash the Broncos. Oh, you know what? I would have more faith in the Tigers if Jerome Luai was playing. Two tries apiece. Rebel Nuts, no Dylan Edwards either. Let's not forget about that. Let's not forget how crucial Dylan Edwards' kick returns are. And Brian To'o, no Brian To'o tonight either. That's a lot of meters coming out of territory. Conversion successful. It's 12 apiece. Sean Dixon, you've got the Tigers to win. I don't have that level of faith in them. I think defensively, the Tigers will be all right. Tigers, one of the best defensive units in the competition. But my concern is without Jerome Luai, can that spine fully click? Not so sure, but we'll see. As an American, Drinkwater is such a cool name, says Blank. Big defense here as Robson has got 2 minutes left in the bin. The Panthers, suddenly they're the team holding on here. Six and a half minutes to go in the first half. And the Cowboys have navigated this sin bin period really well. Purdue puts it down just as they were looking for some open space. Oh, they were nearly in again there, the Cowboys. Alamotti now off the back of that mistake gives the Panthers a chance. Their final chance with Robson in the bin. Can they make this one worthwhile? Yo, now they're back to Cleary. Hands it off inside for Liam Martin, who nearly goes through. Liam Martin's not wearing Panthers underwears. Robson with 1 minute left in the bin. Cutout pass is intercepted. And the Cowboys, they're going to go length of the field here, the Cowboys. Shut the gate, Robert Derby. Oh, no, not shut the gate. Here's Casey McLean with a try-saving effort. Well, I had written it off. It was all over Red Rover. And Casey McLean, straight out of the Scotty Sattler playbook. I know that we've still got a half a footy to go, but that right there is a potential match winner. That is a potential match winner. Plenty of time left, I know, but that was huge. What a chase from Casey McLean. Well, there we go. I told you I had big raps on him. And he just showed us why on that occasion. Fifth and last for the Panthers. Cleary keeps a low, flat kick from inside the 40. Oh, and he's just so good, Nathan Cleary. Finds space in behind Drinkwater, where surely space didn't exist. Taulungi heads across field. He's wrapped up. Play two. 20 meters out from their own line here, the Cowboys. And just, they haven't navigated that period very well at all, the Panthers. The Cowboys spread it wide to the right. Bateman goes to ground. Up to the 40 on play 5. Deflects off a Panther. This kick and into touch. Wasn't played at. UFC, if you honestly send me, okay, first of all, you took me too seriously. Second of all, if you have the audacity to send me a Step Brothers clip as if I haven't seen the movie 1,000 times, I will fly over to your house and I will rub my nutsack on your drum set. And then I won't let you watch Shark Week either. Inside ball to Lindsay Smith. 20 meters out. Panthers go on the attack again. Yo to Cleary. Cut out pass for Liam Martin. Martin bumps off one. 3 minutes to go till the halftime break. Cleary again out to Yo. That combination working well. Laurie with the cutout pass almost intercepted again. Mirror image from Robert Derby. Well, they've got to put that Harbour Bridge ball from Dane Laurie back on the shelf. It's not working. 2 minutes to go till the break, and they were nearly away again there. The real thing asks if the sin bin was justified. I think a penalty would have been suffice. There's been worse high contacts this weekend that haven't even been given penalties, let alone sent to the bin. And I know that we're in the midst of a crackdown, but the crackdown's been very selective across the one game sample that we've had so far. And straight through goes number 17, Luke Garner. Yes, Luke Garner scores. Oh, hang on. I thought I had Luke Garner in my multi. That's why I'm getting so damn excited. I did have Luke Garner in my multi initially. Obviously, when I cut it from 4 legs to 3, Luke Garner was the victim of my cutting. Well, Luke Garner scored. And the Panthers, geez, they couldn't click into gear. 13 on 12. Scored that one. Frick cheese. No, Reece Robson's back now. Reece Robson's been back on the field for a few minutes. Oh, well, that was a roller coaster of emotions. Luke Garner, I was so excited. He's in my multi. Like, hang on, no, he isn't. He was in my multi at one point. I've obviously cut it from 4 to 3. 16-12, kick to come. Cleary puts it right down the middle, and the Panthers will take an 18-12 lead into the halftime break. And the difference between the two teams really has been that Isaiah Yeo, Nathan Cleary connection. Outside of that, the Panthers looking very average. Still, some simple errors. Just not clicking that back line, but it's obviously a makeshift back line. No Dylan Edwards, no Brian To'o. I mean, those are a couple of big outs. So we probably can't expect everything to just click into gear with so much shuffling going on in the back line for injuries at the moment. 12 seconds left. First half. Could be just one play the ball. Well, they're going to spread it wide early. Jenkins on to Dane Laurie, or is that McLean? McLean is caught on halfway. And that'll be the halftime break. Well, that took everyone by surprise, I think. No one was expecting some expensive play from the kickoff. That was Rugby League Live 4 style stuff. That down the short side from the kickoff. That was dangerous. The Cowboys scramble, and it's 18-12 at the break. An interesting first half, that one. The Panthers continue this run of games where they're leaking tries inside the first 10 minutes. Sandor says TAB had Friday special Panthers and Rabbitohs to both win head-to-head $2.05. Account register issues for me, so both teams will obviously romp home. Ah, bugger. Well, it's been a wild weekend so far. We're only 1.5 games in. It's been a wild weekend. Because I thought I tipped the Raiders last night. I tipped the Raiders in all my lead-up videos. Didn't put my tips in, so it ended up that I had the Sharks. And now tonight, I'm getting all excited because Luke Garner scores, because Luke Garner's in my multi. Luke Garner's not in my multi. I've obviously cut it from 4 legs to 3. And Luke Garner was the unfortunate victim of my cut. What happened? All right, let's talk next game. because I haven't put a multi on yet. Well, I think Latrell's back. Latrell will score. And that's all I know. Latrell Mitchell is back. Latrell Mitchell will score a try. So let's go ahead and put him in. Where is it? Rabbitohs, Brewster. Same game multi. He'll score 2? Okay, what about this then? Dominic Young, Isaiah Tass, Latrell Mitchell to score 2 or more tries. It's paying 23.87. Let's do it. Dominic Young, Isaiah Tass, Latrell Mitchell. Got to be in it to win it. Exactly. Why, Fufi? You got McLean, Alamotti, Purdue, Derby to score, and Isaac Tungo. So Purdue, Derby in a combo, I'm assuming. McLean, Alamotti, Purdue, Derby combo, and Isaac Tungo. Should have had Robert Derby. Unbelievable chase from Casey McLean. I'd written it off. I had written it off. I said those famous words, those famous old school commentary words. Shut the gate. Then Casey McLean just chucked on the afterburners. It's halftime, yes, William. 18 points to 12 at halftime. Panthers with the lead. Blender as it may be. Up the Panthers, says William. Yeah, so let's talk Penrith Panthers. Obviously, Nathan Cleary being back in the squad, making a world of difference on attack. That Cleary-Yo combination, wreaking havoc as always. Defensively, and I can kind of understand. You've got to give them a pass at the moment. Defensively, they've been weak all year so far. As I said, every single game, opposition leading after 10 minutes. Panthers playing catch up. Every single game. They're leaking early tries, and it's always been down that right edge defensive channel. So when you think about it, they've had a very inconsistent backline. That's got to wreak havoc on your defensive patterns. I don't care who you are. If you've got a different squad, if you've got different combinations every single week, you don't build that combination. You don't build that trust. So I can kind of understand that they've had this start. The Panthers have not had the same backline 2 games in a row all season. Been injuries to Dylan Edwards. Dane Laurie came on to replace Dylan Edwards. Dane Laurie was out with HIA. Jenkins came in to replace Dane Laurie. Brian To'o then did his hamstring. Laurie comes back. So Laurie replaces Jenkins. Jenkins moves to the center. Casey McLean comes on to replace To'o. It's a bloody shambles. So I think if the Panthers overcome this run of injuries, which they've never had over the past 4 or 5 seasons, where the Panthers have been grand final bound, they've had a very good run with injuries. They have not experienced this. And to be experiencing it the year that they've lost so many players now, You know, Coruscant, kick out. I mean, we all know the names. Blue-eyed that have moved on. It's really testing their depth. So I can understand their defensive issues at the moment. The attack is still fine with Cleary and Yo back in combination. Defensively, they're a little bit concerning, though. White Snickers bar says this game has been pretty boring. Looking forward to the next game. Yeah, I don't know that boring is how I would describe it. There's been a lot of simple handling errors from both teams, which I think probably brings the quality of the game down a wee bit. But, I mean, one can't really argue about an 18-12 halftime score. It's been exciting enough. We've seen tries. It's a good close game. Mookie says, same game Mitchell. Same game Mitchell. Mookie's same game multi for the next game is Latrell Mitchell. 2 tries. Keon Kalamatangi, Angus Crichton, Robert Toya. That's pretty awesome looking foursome there, Mookie. So expecting a high scoring game there, Mookie, with lots of tries. 2 to Mitchell, Kalamatangi, Crichton, Toya. Oh, okay, that's only what, 5 tries? Only 5 tries. Yeah, there's been a crackdown this weekend on high contact. Basically what happened was last weekend there were lots of high contacts that weren't even penalties, let alone sin bins. The NRL themselves sent out a notice to all teams, said, look, the referees got it wrong. There was actually 2 referees stood down. I don't know which referees got stood down. We would have to go through the list from last week and compare it to this week. But 2 referees, it actually cost them their job. The 2 have been stood down for this weekend. And the NRL sent out a notice to all the clubs and said, look, this should have happened last week. The rules weren't followed. We're just letting you know the rules will be followed this week. So they would expect a crackdown. We already saw the Raiders copped it last night, and the Cowboys are copping it now tonight. It's very inconsistent still. Very inconsistent. I don't think the Hudson one young last night justified a bin, and I certainly don't think that Robson one justified the bin. We've seen worse hits this weekend in the 1.5 games so far that haven't even resulted in penalties. I mean, Dane Laurie has been hit high 3 times. 3 times he's been hit high. Only one's been a sin bin. It's very selective. Anyway, I should imagine that Todd Payten will talk all about it in the post-game conference. Yes, Mookie, 4 legs, but 5 tries is what I'm saying. You've got 4 legs, but I'm saying you need 5 try scorers because you've got Latrell for 2. Good Lord. Rumbling through this. Oh, you got 4. Sorry. I thought you were referencing me saying you need 5 tries. Okay, you've got 4 different same game multis. I gotcha. I gotcha. All right. Hang on. Let me check Discord and see if UFC had the audacity to send me any Step Brothers related clips. Let me see if I have to fly over to New Zealand and... Oh, no. No messages. That's good. I didn't want to have to fly to New Zealand, be rubbing my nuts on things. All right. 18-12, Panthers in the lead. I still need Mitch Kenny and Paul Alamotti. I got so excited when Garner crashed over because I did have Luke Garner in my multi. I know exactly what happened. I had 4 legs. I decided that 4 legs was probably a bit too much for this game. Then Luke Garner was obviously the one that got scrubbed out. But not to worry. All right, I'll have a quick break. Waste of Water Sports. Be right back. 18-12, Panthers.
Welcome to the wasted world of sports. Where the game's just a backdrop for
I look kind of sheep-worthy, I suppose. Very hairy, kind of curly hair. Anyway.
Ahoy, we're here to make some noise. It's all about the laughs, the fun, and the joys. Join us in our world where the banter is prime. Wasted world of sports, we're having a good time. Whoa, 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 whoa. Scrums and tries, they're all well and good. But we're here for the jokes and 10 pants last from the kickoff to the final whistles blow. We'll take the 2 and we're ready to go. Ahoy, we're here to make some noise. It's all about the laughs, the fun, and the joys. Join us in our world where the banter is prime. Wasted world of sports, we're having a good time. We break down the plays, but it's all in jest. With a laugh and a cheer, we bring out our best. No serious analysis, no expert critiques. Just a bunch of mates sharing plenty of drinks. We'll raise a low. From sideline jokes to post-match tales. All big goofs and their big fails. We're not so serious, and that's our style. With each ahoy, we raise our skies. Ahoy, ahoy, we're here to make some noise. It's all about the laughs, the fun, and the joys. Join us in our world where the banter is prime. Wasted world of sports, we're having a good time. So come along and join us, sporty crew. Where the banter's always fresh and the laughs are true. Oh, wasted world of sports, here's to our cheer. We'll see you on the pitch and drink some beer. Yeah!
Ah, yes. Who knew Casey could run like that? Unbelievable. That was the highlight of the first half for mine. Casey McLean putting on the afterburners and tracking down Robert Derby. Good Lord, second half's underway. I thought they were showing highlights. Okay, well, focus and get back into this. Cowboys put the kick high and batted back by the Cowboys. It's going to sit up here for Peter Griffin-Neame, who then spills it forward. Panthers back in possession. What's the call here from the official? Hand over. Panthers ball. So they've survived the first attacking raid of the second half. Good work, though, from the Cowboys. They're not going to go away here, the Cowboys. They've established that this is going to be a battle to the end. Is Jenkins. So, just to recap that first half, Tries to Murray Taulungi and Balami Vailea for the Cowboys. Casey McLean, Isaac Tungo, and Luke Garner for the Panthers. Pretty even Stevens territorially. Up over halfway. Strong carry from Tungo. Fifth and last here for the Panthers. Cleary in midfield. Puts it high. Going to fall for Drinkwater, and Drinkwater will return it to the 20. And he's hit hard in the tackle by Jack Cole. Hell of defensive hit. They just go back about their business here, the Panthers. Keeping the Cowboys pinned down. Best they can, anyway. Tackle 3 outside the 40. Bateman. Just short of halfway. Couple of tackles left. Through the hands now. Dearden to Drinkwater. Short pass off the hip to Nanai. Fifth and last. 40 meters out. Dearden in midfield gets the kick away. Tongo's cleaned him up after the kick. And that'll be a penalty to the Cowboys. You just can't do that. Not in 2025. You just can't do that. Tungo was committed to the kick pressure, committed to the tackle. Just can't do it. Big opportunity now for the Cowboys. Dearden plugs it into touch, and they'll have a full set of 6 here inside the Panthers 20. A chance to head back. They're not going away here, the Cowboys. They're not falling over. In midfield. Now they spread it wide to the right, though. Clifford hands it off back inside for Bateman. Tackle 2, 10 meters out. Blow play the ball. Kenny's all tangled up. Set restart. Dearden with Drinkwater lurking around the back. Here's Nanai stepping back in field. Bumps off Nathan Cleary. But he's taken half a meter short. Drinkwater at first receiver to Dearden. Just pops it up for McIntyre. McIntyre stands in the tackle. 10 meters out, just to the left of the post. Tackle 2. Dearden to Clifford. Clifford is wrapped up. The Panthers, they don't fall for the decoy runner. 5 minutes gone in the second half. Dearden shows it inside, goes out to Drinkwater, who grubbers him behind the line, and it sets up for Jackson Purdue, and Purdue scores. There you go, Waifui. Jackson Purdue scoops up the grubber kick and scores the try. The Cowboys have hit back. We're about to be all locked up again. Waifufi, only Alamotti left. Oh, well, I need Alamotti for mine as well. That'd be great. Scotty drink beer with the little grubber kick into the end goal. Nobody at home for the Panthers. Nobody covering that off. Oh, boy. Beautiful work there from Drinkwater. He has most certainly earned himself some post-match fancy sauce. Conversion attempt from about 10 to the left of the post. Drinkwater misses it. Shocker. $18 points to 16. The Panthers hold on to a 2-point lead. James Tobin, ahoy there, mate. Big Peter Griffin-Neame is indeed playing for the Cowboys. I'm not sure that he's on the field. Oh, he is on the field. He started on the bench, and I believe he is out there at the moment because he just knocked on before. So, And here he is from the back fence. Peter Griffin-Neame from the restart. With a nice strong carry out to the 20. 18 points to 16. Aussie, ahoy there, mate. From Townsville. The Cows were paying like $5. Cowboys were huge outsiders. It's interesting because if anyone listens to the 6 Tackles with Gus podcast, as Bateman accepts this offload, and that's tackle 4 on halfway. Wraparound play here for Dearden. Inside ball opens them up again. Nanai goes through one, and he's brought to ground by Isaac Tungo. 20 metres out from the line now. 5th and last. Dearden plugs it into the in-goal. Well scooped up by Dane Laurie. 5 metres out from their own line. The Panthers are under the pump here. The Cowboys have come out in the second half full of aggression. Mitch Kenny's leaving the field. Mitch Kenny's leaving the field. Well, that's shocking for my multi. That is a disaster for my same-game multi. Mitch Kenny is off the field. More injuries, is it, for the Panthers? Like, oh my God. Panthers' depth is being tested like no other season. Mitch Kenny leaving the field looking very dejected. Cleary kicks it. It's been bobbled and lost by Drinkwater and lost by Taulagi. Double knock on Jones. Nathan Cleary gets the result off his boot. He's like, follow me, boys. Follow me like you always do. I'll show you the way. So as I was saying earlier, if anyone listens to the 6 Tackles with Gus podcast, he does a round preview and he does tips, except for Bulldogs games. There's no point asking him about Bulldogs games, right? When he was told the odds of this game, Panthers versus Cowboys, and that there was such a separation in the odds, he thought it was crazy. Gus said, well, those odds are ridiculous. The Cowboys are better than those odds that they've been given. 20 metres out from the line here, the Panthers on the attack. Mitch Kenny has left the field. I'm not sure why, but we'll keep an eye on that. Cleary with a pass off the hip to Liam Henry. 10 out, front foot ball. Schneider goes to Cleary, changes direction, back towards the post. Laurie will set it up 5 metres out. Schneider fires it out left to Cleary, who's got Cole now with the goose step. Can't get on the outside. 5th and last, 5 metres out. What's Cleary got up his sleeve? A little dink in over the top. Contestable ball. Tom Dearden takes it. Well done, Tommy Dearden. And the Cowboys will start this set just 5 metres out from their own line. Roosters, Rabbitohs coming up as Jackson Purdue goes straight through. Here he goes again. Purdue tries to put the step on Laurie, but Laurie chops him down on halfway. Oh, the Cowboys are firing at the moment. Derby brings it up over halfway. The Panthers are cut to ribbons at the moment. Harrison Edwards, a charge. 5th and last. 30 metres out. They go short side. Clifford puts the kick up. It's contestable. Panthers watch it. Cowboys bat it back. Beware the second kick. And there is the second kick. It's going to sit up in the end goal. Panthers need to get on it, but they don't. And Murray Taulagi scores. Murray Taulagi gets a double, and the Cowboys take the lead. Oh, the Panthers are under the pump now. Beware the second kick. We saw how dangerous the second kick can be last night when the Raiders won the game. And the Cowboys have now used the second kick to full effect. The ball batted back. Dearden says, we'll have a go. Plugs it into the end goal. It's been lost by Tungo, and he then can't recover it. And Murray Taulagi Plucks it out of the air. $20 points to 18. The kick to come. Oh, has he grounded it? Has he grounded it? Ivan Cleary can't believe it. Has he grounded it? Has the try been confirmed yet? Yes, it has. What a try, says up the NRL. Hey, 222 says, thank you, TAB. Oh, from Sandor. Sandor was not able to get that bet. Try confirmed. Try has now been confirmed. And Scott Drinkwater now from the sideline. He missed one earlier from this side of the field that was much closer. From the sideline, though, wouldn't you know who won the pony? Puts it right down the middle. It's unbelievable, isn't it? Sometimes these guys, they can't kick them from 10 meters just to the left of the uprights, but put them bloody 30 meters out on the sideline, and they put it right down the middle. Gun barrel straight. Oh, Mitch Kenny is off with a right shoulder injury. Oh, the injuries just keep piling up for the Panthers. The injuries just keep piling up. Their depth is being tested like no other year, as I said. No Edwards, no To'o, and now Mitch Kenny. Cowboys leading 22-18. Cleary races up out of the line, and they've cut through them again here, the Cowboys. But Liam Martin had to make that tackle. Ranging back, Tongo goes for the intercept. Bats the ball down, and that'll be 6 more for the Cowboys. Well, this second half has been absolutely incredible. The Cowboys just came out full of running from the kickoff. Hart Ticker says, damn, what's happening to the Panthers this year? Injuries, mainly. Injuries. They haven't had the same squad, let alone the same backline or the same spine for 2 games in a row. I know we're only 5 rounds in. They've had a different team every single week. You can't build combinations and get your structures in place when you've got a different team every single week. And we're not talking about just 1 or 2 players. We're talking about every week 4 or 5 different players in key positions. But the Cowboys, they're starting to believe now. Clifford to Drinkwater. Drinkwater with the fend. Spins away from another. Bumps away from a third. 5th and last. 10 meters out from the line. They go short side. Clifford. Cut out pass to Valea. Valea can't get the arms free. And that'll be a handover, but it's inside the Panthers zone, 10-meter zone. The Panthers look up and they've got to go length of the field, basically, to get themselves back into this contest. Look for a big 40-20 from Nathan Cleary if they get in position. If they get in position, there's most certainly an early kick coming in this set. As we've seen more pantsing. It could be now. No, Isaiah Yo's going to rumble it up and take tackle 4, 40 meters out. Well, that'll be the 5th and last. Yes, short side for Cleary. Kicks from inside the 40. Can't find the turf. Drinkwater takes it on the full. Fires it back across the post to Derby. Risky business. The Cowboys have it 20 meters out from their own line, right in front of the post. Leading by 4 points, the Cowboys. See if those try scorers have updated. Yes, they have. Taulagi with 2. 22 points to 18. 24 minutes to play. Through the hands now. Dearden. They're loving it down this left edge. Trying to open up some space for Jackson Purdue again. Been a menace tonight, Purdue. Tackle 4 on halfway. And here's Cohen Hess. Just sets it up for play 5. Clifford in midfield. Puts it high. Good kick. Pressure on Jenkins, who spills it out the back. Laurie scoops it up, but it's called a knock on. It's called a knock on. The Panthers will challenge this for sure. It's called a knock on against Jenkins. And the Panthers have gone the captain's challenge immediately. Straight onto it there was Cleary. And Robert Derby goes up. Robert Derby loses it back into the hands of Jenkins. Robert Derby has definitely touched it first. This might actually be a successful challenge. Okay, backwards off Derby. Backwards off Jenkins. And Dane Laurie scoops it up. The ball's been knocked on by Tom Jenkins, says the bunker. Well, there's an even up for the... That's an even up for the horrible sin binning. We've now seen a horrendous call go against both teams. Wow, but that was a massive one. That's a massive balls up from the bunker. 10 meters out from the line, though, the Cowboys. Big moment in the game. Leading by 4. A full set of 6 to attack. Down the short side, Valea. Takes tackle 1. 10 meters out from the line. McIntyre. Just one out stuff here. Setting them up here. Waiting for an opportunity to spread the ball. Dearden onto Bateman. 5 meters out. A few tackles left. Cowboys haven't really fired a shot yet. Here's Clifford. Now, here they come. Dearden. Cut out pass has got a 2-on-1, but Purdue cuts back in field and spills it. Oh, they had a 2-on-1 overlap. Purdue tries to cut back in field. Oh, they've blown that one. The Cowboys. Panthers defense was sliding across. They probably cut it off anyway. But still, Purdue, wrong option. They are just dismantling this Panthers defensive line. They've created overlaps almost at will. Mitch Kenny is out on the bench. He's got an ice pack on his shoulder. Probably the end of his night. That'll be the end of my multi. But we can still get Alamotti. And if we get Alamotti, I've got SGM cover. So we'll get it back as a bonus bet. So that's still a positive result. Isaiah Yeo at the back to Cleary. Cut out pass well read by Valea. 5th and last. Cleary needs a big kick here from inside the 40. He tries to get it in behind Drinkwater, but Drinkwater knew exactly what was coming, and he has cut that one off. 21 and a half minutes remain. 4-point ball game. Cowboys slow to get back in position here. And that's just a waste of a tackle. 30 out from their own line. Nanai. Taken high. No, I mean, not illegally high. Just taken around the shoulders. McIntyre. Cut down in midfield. Nice strong carry, though. But he's put on his back. Slow play the ball. Forward pass from dummy half. And it's been called. Well, Reece Robson, that was a shocker. Robson is surely playing himself out of a Blues jersey this year, right? And that is shocking. That was a dead set shocker. Scrum down here for the Panther. Right on the halfway mark. Alamotti down this near edge. 20 minutes remain. Yo at first receiver. Sends it on to Henry. Oh, that's Eisenhuth, sorry. Yo again. Taking more control here. Cleary heads across field. Gives it to Alamotti. Cuts back in field. He's wrapped up by Taulagi. Well defended here from the Cowboys. Cleary shows it inside. Sends it over to Eisenhuth in midfield. 2 tackles left. Cowboys holding on. Cleary to Laurie. Short pass from Martin. Liam Martin's been very quiet this second half. Offloads back to Laurie. Laurie, cutout pass is read well again. Eisenhuth is shut down by Clifford. The Cowboys are racing up on defense, putting pressure on. Cleary puts the little dink in over the top. It's been lost forward by the Panthers and over the dead ball line. Hand over to the Cowboys. I think, anyway, here's the kick through. It looked like it was off, yes, clearly off Casey McLean there. And this will be Cowboys ball, 10 meters out. Oh, or is it? It's not so clear. It might have been backwards off a Cowboy. On-field decisions, a goal line dropout, and it looks like that's what we're sticking with. The goal line dropout is the call. No. Bunker has intervened. The bunker's intervened. And we're coming back for the 10-meter line restart. Casey McLean did get a cheeky little hand on it. Knock on and a handover. So, 19 minutes remain. Panthers trailing by 4. And a penalty now as Cohen Hess is fired up. Markers not square. Markers not square. And a piggyback upfield here for the Cowboys. Oops. I've turned the game off. That was clever. We'll get that back. There we go. All right, we're back up and running. Markers not square. Cowboys just short of halfway here on tackle 1. Drinkwater into midfield it goes. 18 minutes. It's too early for the Cowboys to shut up shop. They've got to keep going for the win. Robson now scoots out a dummy half. Almost breaks through. And then he spills the ball as he slips to the turf. Casey McLean now. 35 out from their own line, the Panthers. Hero tackle. Very bunched up here, the Panthers, as Tungo takes the hit up. You could throw a blanket over them, as they say. Up over halfway, Eisenhuth backs into the defense. They look completely gassed here, the Panthers. There's Cleary inside to Martin. And Martin, that's his biggest wind-up of the second half. Yo. Flat pass there to Eisenhuth, who pops it out the back for Schneider. Changes direction, gives it to Laurie. Laurie runs it up the middle. 20 meters out here, 5th and last. They go left for Cleary. Cleary with the little chip over the top. Needs it to land in the field of play. It does. And it's been taken by Derby. Derby spills it out the back. And it's scooped up by Drinkwater, but it's called a knock on. It is called a knock on. Panthers will be in possession. Well, that had surely gone backwards. Robert Derby here losing the ball. It spills out the back. That's surely gone backwards. I don't know why they're not challenging this, the Cowboys. Maybe they have no challenges left. Well, if they challenged it, they would have got done for a penalty. So that's probably why they didn't challenge it. They're like, we better give away. Oh, well, they've given away a penalty anyway. So there you go. The Cowboys don't pack the scrum in time. And it's a penalty. 10 meters out. Panthers. They tap and go. Time violation was the call. Yo in midfield. Hands it off inside for Eisenhuth. They're 5 meters out, the Panthers. Laurie wants it on the right. Gives it to Tungo. Set restart. Looking for points. Schneider, the crash ball for Henry. Henry's held up. 5 meters short here, the Panthers. Cleary. Cut out pass around the back to Laurie. He's got Cole. It looks like Cole. There's been a shift here in the back line. It looks like Cole's moved out to the centers. Cleary to Yo. Yo is brought down by Robson. Good one-on-one tackle. 2 left here. Cleary to Laurie. Tapped on to Tungo. Batted on to Alamotti. Alamotti is held up and driven towards the sideline. Pops it back for Tungo. It's loose out the back. Cleary picks it up. They've still got a tackle left. Cleary just gives it to Laurie and says, settle it down here for the 5th and last. Short side they go. Cleary, they're going to run here. Wrap around for Cleary. Has created the space. Casey McLean throws it forward to Jenkins. And, the Panthers. Where have the clinical Panthers gone? Well, I can tell you where they've gone. Half the team's out injured over the course of the opening 5 rounds. Will Main, ahoy, mate. "14 minutes to play. Can the Cowboys hold on?" They've played extremely well in this second half, the Cowboys. Clearly the better of the two teams in the second half. Not so clear in the first half. First half was pretty even Stevens. But this second half has clearly been all Cowboy. And they're very deserving of their 4-point lead at the moment. 5th and last, Clifford on halfway. Puts the kick down the middle. The hell of a kick taken by Laurie. Laurie heads back into midfield. Dummies. Go straight through. Dane Laurie. He's got support from Jenkins. Jenkins up over the 40. Cuts back in field. And Robson brings him down just shy of halfway. That was brilliant work from Dane Laurie. Here's Alamotti now. Up over the 50. 13 minutes to play. Panthers. They still look out on their feet, but here they come. Moses Leota on play 3. Cleary wants it in midfield. Cleary goes straight through. Needs support. He slips. Gets the pass for Cole. Jack Cole steps back inside. And that's tackle 4. 10 meters out. Oh, Nathan Cleary catching them napping. Here's Eisenhuth on the wraparound back. Throws the ball out the back and the Cowboys dive on it. Penrith pushing the passes. Don't get to their kick. And the Cowboys hold on. 12 and a half to go. But the Cowboys, look at them. They're absolutely out on their feet. Taumalolo draws in 3, but he's short of the 30. 12 minutes to play. Can they hold on, the Cowboys? Panthers seem to be once again finishing strong. Clifford gets the kick away from well inside the 40, and he's put it out on the full. The kick has gone out on the full, and here they come, the Panthers. This is their best opportunity yet. A full set of 6 from inside the Cowboys 30. Clifford has just tried to put way too much on this. Or tried to do too much with it, rather. And he's overcooked it. Out on the full. Panthers, this is their best. Mitch Kenny's coming back on the field. No way. Here comes Mitch Kenny. All right, Panthers 2 tries in the last 10 minutes. Alamotti and Mitch Kenny. Multi still on. Multi still on. Here comes Mitch Kenny. To the left they go. Cleary. Back in midfield. Cleary slips. And he's taken 10 meters out from the line here on play 4. Snyder runs from dummy half. Just sets it up for the last play. 10 minutes to go. Yo in a dummy half. Gives to Cleary. Cole taps on for Tungo. Now Alamotti. Alamotti runs straight over the top of Dearden. Fires it back in field. Beware the second kick. Cleary misses the second kick. As he's absolutely cleaned up by Cohen Hess. It's a penalty to the Cowboys now to compound the error. Cleary couldn't get the kick away. He just ends up, oh, it's been knocked on by Cohen Hess. Well, they got away with that. Although it won't be a knock on. It's in the process of making a tackle, so he hasn't played at it. In fairness, 10 minutes to go. Nathan Cleary got absolutely cleaned up there by Cohen Hess. That was a huge hit. 10 minutes left to play. Cowboys, fine touch. Just shy of the halfway line. Slowing the play right down. Big defense there on Taulagi. Taking the first hit up, and he might be regretting that decision. Exactly 10 minutes left. Dearden out into midfield. Jordan McLean. Happy to just take tackle 2. He's going to stay down and milk this here, McLean. And the penalty's been given. Oh, no. HIA for Jack Cole. Oh, more players off the field for the Panthers. Jack Cole now off for a HIA. They just can't win a trick with HIAs and injuries this year. So far, the Panthers. Yeah, Natalia, ahoy. Oh, sorry, agoy. How are you tonight? Yeah, Mitch Kenny back on the field. Okay, multi still on. Multi still on. Have you noticed every single time without fail, that I stack a multi with only players from the one team, that one team loses? I've got to stop doing that. I stack the multi with try scorers from only one team, and that team inevitably ends up going on to lose. Drinkwater now changes direction, heads back into midfield, and he's been collared here by Isaiah Yo. Flipped him right across the face. 5th and last. Dearden puts the little chip in over the top, and it's been taken by Jenkins. Panthers, though, they've got to go length of the field. They've got to go 90 meters with 9 minutes to go. $20 meters out from their own line here, the Panthers on play 3. Lots of hands on hips. Tungo takes tackle 4. I reckon the Cowboys have got this. Yo at the back to Cleary. Flat pass there for Papali'i, I believe it is, who's gone to ground there on the 5th and last. Inside their own 40. Big kick needed here from Cleary. He puts it down the middle of the field. And it's been taken by Drinkwater. 8 minutes to go. Taulagi tries to get on the outside. He's been wrapped up well. No panic in the Panthers play. Can't help but notice, like, they're not forcing their hand here. They might need to think about it in a couple of minutes. Still, 8 minutes is what? 8 minutes is still, they'll get at least 3 sets. They should get at least 3 more sets of 6. Up over halfway, though, go the Cowboys. And big defense. Mitch Kenny with a busted shoulder is still out there on the field. He's very tough, Matty Colkin. 5th and last, Clifford slightly skews it off the side of the boot. And charging onto it is Dane Laurie. Dane Laurie gets on the outside of Clifford, fires it back in field, and it's been intercepted by Robert Derby. And he's into touch anyway. Oh, Dane Laurie, he nearly got away there. If he beats the tackle, he's gone. Clifford does just enough to bring him into touch. And one of the Panthers is on report. Isaiah Yeo, yep, we saw that contact that was earlier on Tom Dearden. And the Cowboys have got this, I reckon. 7 minutes to go. A full set of 6 now on the Panthers 20. I reckon they've got this in the bag. They can control the flow of this game. Taumalolo to Dearden. Nanai steps back inside too, and he's held up 10 meters out. Ten meters out from the line. Taumalolo stands in the 3-man tackle. I reckon they've got it here, the Cowboys. 6.5 to go. Dearden out the back to Clifford. Balea takes the line on. Panthers jersey swarm. Make sure he doesn't get close. The big man. Tackle 4. Clifford to Dearden. Inside ball for Taumalolo. Just sets up play 5. This is a huge, huge moment in the game. They go to the right for Clifford. And surrendering there on tackle 5, Kai O'Donnell. That'll be a handover. No risk of a kick. 6 minutes to go. And they're saying to the Panthers, have a run at us. We've got you covered. Go length of the field if you think you can. Tungo carries out to the 20. Rabbitohs Roosters coming up next. The action continues. Alamotti plays it on the 30. Here's Yo. Flat pass. Opens up a gap now for Cleary. And Cleary pops it back for Papali'i. Papali'i still going. He's got support from Smith. Lindsay Smith is brought down on the 4. 30 meters out. Oh, they're not going to go away here, the Panthers. Cleary back inside to Yo. Out the back it goes for Kenny. They've got numbers here to the left. The Panthers, very flat-footed defense. Papali'i now gets it free for McLean. McLean dummies. He had Jenkins unmarked on the outside. He had Jenkins unmarked on the outside for the leveling score. It's the 5th and last. Through the hands. Alamotti now for the corner. Alamotti dives, reaches out, plants it down. Has he got it inside the try line, though? It's going up as a try. It is going up as a try. Alamotti, for the moment, has got a try. Well, Casey McLean completely butchered it on the other side of the field. Casey McLean had Tom Jenkins, I believe it was, unmarked on the outside. Doesn't give the pass. Butchered it right there. Alamotti has Supermaned into the opposite corner. Tungo onto Alamotti for the corner. Oh, has he got this down? Alamotti, literal Superman. Does he get it down? Does he get it down? He does! Oh, his foot on touch. His foot's in touch. His foot's in touch. Oh, he was so close. He was so close. Alamotti millimeters away from tying this game up. The back foot, it's on the ground there. He just couldn't keep that back foot up. Well, Casey McLean, unfortunately, the young fella has completely ballsed this up. All he had to do was give the ball. Give the ball, and we're all locked up. Cleary with the kick to take the lead. Paul Alamotti nearly pulls off a miracle. Still 4 minutes 50 to go. They'll get another shot at it here, the Panthers. And they've just given the Cowboys a huge wake-up call. Oh, wow. 4 minutes 50 to go. Cowboys, they're in survival mode here. McIntyre brings it outside the 20. Low play the ball. Oh, he's staying down to milk a penalty. That's why. No penalty incoming. 4.5 minutes remain. And Moses Leota here in trouble for a crusher tackle. This will be a penalty. Penalty to the Cowboys. Oops. Roosters, Rabbitohs coming up next. There's Latrell, the big unit, warming up. How fit does Latrell look? Wayne Bennett has got him in mega shape. Anyway, 4.5 to go here. Penalty to the Cowboys for the crusher. Finding touch, 35 out from their own line. 4 minutes 20 to go. The Panthers, they'll get another shot. Oh, Casey McLean, who'll be having nightmares about not throwing that pass. Absolute nightmares. Up the middle, go the Cowboys now. 4 minutes left to hold on. Leota on report, absolutely. DJ Shaq. Taumalolo. Strong carry up the middle. Play 3. They've just got to pin the Panthers down in the corner here, the Cowboys. They don't need to do anything too fancy, although they put a play on here. Clifford on 2. O'Donnell, nice strong carry. 30 meters out. On play 4, Drinkwater in the middle of the field, dancing around. And, oh, he's risking another crusher tackle there, Leota. 5th and last, 20 out from the line. They'll just run it, I should imagine. Dearden throws the pass out to nobody. And Taulungi's wrapped up and caught high. Taulungi's trying to milk the penalty. Tungo pushes him off and says, "Nope, let's get on with it, mate." 3 minutes. And 80 meters up the field, the Panthers have got to go. 3 minutes, 80 meters. They nearly did it before. They nearly did it before. Can they do it again? You feel like they've had, well, they had 2 opportunities, really, didn't they? Here's Tungo outside the 40. He gets up over halfway, spills it, and the Cowboys are back in possession. And that will surely be the game. That's surely the game now. As Tungo spills it. And this will be the slowest set of 6 you can ever imagine from the Cowboys. It'll be 1 out and the slowest play the balls you will ever see in your life. Up over halfway. Here's Taumalolo bumping off 1. $40 meters out. They've just got to run this set out. The Panthers will have maybe like 3 tackles at most at the end of this set. Drinkwater shows it inside. Goes out for Clifford. And Kai O'Donnell brought down on play 4. "30 meters out. Big hit there on McIntyre. 5th and last. 1:30 to go. They've just got to put this into touch. Oh, Clifford's going to go high. Contestable kick, and Dane Laurie takes it. I'll get a full set of 6 here, the Panthers. 90 meters to go upfield. And the whistle's blown. Time off. Don't know why he blew the whistle, but he blew the whistle for time off. Oh, one of the Panthers is getting called out here. One of the Panthers players getting called out. Ten in the bin for Isaac Tungo. On report, the contact on Taulungi. Oh, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Wow. Well, we've seen 2 garbage sin binnings tonight. We have seen 2 absolute garbage sin bins. One minute to go here, the Panthers. They'll get the full set of 6, but they've got to go 80 meters still upfield. Yo to Cleary. Cleary dummies and goes through half a gap. Cleary loses the ball, and the Cowboys have done it. Oh, wait, penalty. A penalty for a strip in the tackle, and the Cowboys have challenged immediately, as you would expect. Well, in fairness, Marley Prime, half their team's out injured. So I don't think we can overstate. The fact that the Panthers have not had the same team on the field for 2 games in a row yet this season. Captain's challenge here on this call of a strip. Oh, wait. Someone's on report now for the Cowboys. Jeremiah Nanai's on report now for high contact. So they've captain's challenged themselves into a penalty anyway. Cleary with the touch finder. 40 seconds to go. 45 meters out. They'll get a few plays here. Kenny onto Leota in midfield. Slow play the ball. Schneider forward pass there. Surely to Lindsay Smith. Oh, they've got away with that one. No, they haven't. Yes, they have. Another whistle. HIA. Oh, 2 balls on the field. There's a bit more than 2 balls on the field, but I digress. 17 seconds to go. Cleary back inside for Laurie. Laurie straightens. This is it. This is the last play. 22-18. Can the Panthers come up with something? Cleary. Dummies. Pops it back for Yo. Laurie now in midfield. Laurie, nowhere to go. Dummies the kick. Sends it out for Alamotti. Alamotti fends off the tackle. Back into midfield for Schneider. And the ball's been knocked down by Clifford. And Clifford forces the mistake. Nobody wanted to take that game by the scruff of the neck. Mind you, had Casey McLean just passed the ball, the Panthers win. Casey McLean, for the love of God, he just needed to pass the ball. He'll be having nightmares about that. Absolute nightmares. Oh, boy. But yes, Panthers will do a very, very quick post-game because we've got Rabbitohs Roosters coming up next. So very, very quick post-game. But obviously the Panthers are still without half their squad. they haven't had the same team on the field 2 weeks in a row yet. They're obviously struggling. Their depth is being heavily tested. But I still think that they'll be right. I still think they'll be right. They'll make the 8 anyway. They may struggle for a top 4 spot this season just because they're now starting from so far behind, but they're going to make the 8. And if you make the 8, anything can happen, especially if they've got a fully fit top 18, they'll be fine. But you can only play what's in front of you, as they say, and the Cowboys played what was in front of them. Whatever the halftime talk was from Todd Payten did wonders. And you certainly can't take anything away from them there. That second half was immense. Casey McLean just needed to pass the ball. Just pass the ball, Casey. He'll be having absolute nightmares. Anyways, we've got 16 on TikTok, which is, we're still relatively new to TikTok, so that's quite impressive. If you guys are happy to stick around, we're going to be doing the Rabbitohs Roosters. We're just going to kick straight on over into it. YouTube, I'm going to end here and start a new stream. Roosters, Rabbitoh, coming up in just a couple minutes' time.